think what we have to do, first of all, before we get there, and I've always said it, and I'll keep saying it, that we need to, it has to start from the top. We have to make sure that we root out the corruption that's going on, starting from the FAs, people in charge. We have to change that. We have to change that mentality of the way people see the Nigerian football or the Nigerian organization, the people who organize these tournaments, the people who are on top. And they're right to look at it that way because it's not run properly. It's not run properly. You need the academies to run properly. You need the younger generation to get the best facilities to be able to improve. And we don't have all that. Do we have the money to do that? Of course we do. Of course we do. Nigeria is one of the richest countries in the world. We have loads of oil. You know what I mean? If we can invest into that to make sure that the facilities for the young generation or even for the top players coming back home to play for the national team. Sometimes you go, I know you must have seen it. Alex Iwobi shared maybe a couple, him sharing a bed with one bed. That's not what you want to go to play for your national team, and you want to feel comfortable. You want to make sure that you've been looked after properly to be able to perform.
But why doesn't that happen, do you think? Why have those changes not been as effective so far?
Because you don't have the right people running it. You don't have people that don't know anything about football. They sit there year after year, they control everything. They don't want to let go of the power, the money, that they get from it. But these are the things that need to be run properly.
But then does that put off maybe people like yourself getting involved because you also don't want to lend credibility to...
Of course. I've said it. If before I get involved, there've been phone calls to come back and get involved. No, but I've said no. Those people need to go. I can't work with them. I need to work with people that I know that have same objective as me, same goal as me to be able to improve out the standard of football in Nigeria because that can be done very, very easily. It can be done. The money, the funds needs to go to the right places. If that happens, we can improve the standard of football in Nigeria. We have some talented players. The Nigerian Premier League is amazing, full of talents. But how do we improve that? How do we get those players, on the bigger stages? How do we make sure they have the right facilities to be able to improve? That's not there. So we have to root out those people that corrupt the football in Africa before we can get anywhere. And that's when we need to start talking about winning the World Cup.
Like this, hey, as I declare you so, normally, he never tell when I carry my keke, enter inside the streets of the social media's lifestyle. Before it happen, I be what happen now. Jam is very courageous. Yes, nah. Now, what for you? I go lie for you. Don't know me, bro. During the match international break, me and one of my guys, we talk. Now they clear the guys say, about all these, most of all this nonsense who they see, who they sub for the national team at every level, both the male team and the female team, the first team, the under 23, under 20, almost of this nonsense who they see and this irregularity who they see. Now, because of lack of proper football administration for this country. Now, for this country, you go see person wey be say he don't know anything about football. He never get any level of involvement for football whatsoever in any capacity. Just because of say you be politician, they will carry NFF president, they will carry and give you. When we get a lot of legends when we say they don't play this game at the highest level. Okocha na big name, he don't go far. Can Nwankwo don't win Champions League? He don't win Olympics. Mikel Obi don't win Champions League. He don't win everything. Almost everything we did to win for club football. Mikel Obi don't win now. And a lot of these guys, they are doing well for themselves. When we go fit get this kind of people with this level of experience today in charge of running football for this country, when at least for Cameroon, I know say like saying Samuel Eto'o be the president of Cameroon Football Federation, and I remember one time whether last year or so we say the sports minister also called the one begin with Eto'o because of one kind they get one kind back and forth. I don't know how that matter play out. And Cameroonians when they watch this video, let me know how Eto'o they perform as NFF as a Cameroon Football Federation president, if they do well, I know they do well. Make we know whether na the step in the right direction since to become the president of una football federation. How they perform so far, let us know. Make we so that we go fit dey know how we go fit implement am for here. Make some of these guys know wetin dey sup. This thing wey Mikel big talk for this video, I support am 100% because if you notice the level of politicking wey dey go on with the Nigerian national team, from the player selection and to the coach wey they wan appoint and everything, they wan turn everything to politics. We get men wey don do this thing at the highest level. Thank God say Mikel say they don call am severally. And e good as e no go because as e see am say the people wey dey here no fit follow their work e better pass because Nigerians now, if e come go now, maybe e dey try wan do one or two things, we dey see say okay, e should not dey. All those guys dey fit tarnish the Mikel Obi image. Wetin e wan do, e no fit do am again. So e better say we go say okay, na people wey be say we get like minds, we go fit work together. We work because if they carry you go join all these politicians, they no go let am work. And if no dey give them wetin they want, they go wan find how to tarnish the guy image for public. And this thing not just dey peculiar to Nigeria alone. Africa, other African countries, we get African footballers who don deliver their polling for the football lifestyle. Make them come change the football for Africa. I believe say if they take charge, it go help in a it will help to a very large extent. Anyway, now my thoughts about this whole thing. Let me know your thought about this matter. You feel say having ex-international footballers take charge of the football federation, because not just to be coach, because to be coach is different from to be NFF president, football federation president. Because as a coach, there's a limit to what you can do and what you can change. But as the president of the football federation, you fit change a whole lot. You fit put a very cool, nice, perfect structure wey go help the team. Let me know your thoughts on this matter. Anyway, just thank God for everything.